difference between a tight hook and a wide hook, a tight uppercut and a wide one, and why you would use each one, when even you would use one or the other. So the first short answer to that is tight punches when he's close, obviously, tight arc, and then wider ones when he's further away. But you see that changes over time. So what you'll think of is tighter arc punches in mid combination, and then you can open up for a wide one on the end. All right, so when I'm here, for example, for 3-2-3, I can go tight and then boom, open up wide on the other one because he might be backing out, expecting it to be tight, and then I'll widen it so I can catch him at that further range. But the other thing too is, since it's a wider arc, there's a slight lag. Boom. So when you're throwing a combination, by the time you're throwing your third punch, you put him in a position where you might have nowhere else to go. That's when it's time to open up. All right, that's when you kind of have a sense that that you've got him, that there's a better chance you're going to land this punch so you can put more on it. But if it should happen to miss, or if it lands but he comes back hard and strong, then what I'm ready to do is move my head. So you know that you're defensively, you're open when you throw a larger, wider arc punch. And so you got to think about where you're going to move your head after that, because he's coming back. He's going to hit you if he's still in position to do so and of the mindset to do so. From here, if I throw a tight combination, that means I'm still advancing. I might be boom, 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 and then ready to move in on him again. But if I throw a tighter three and then a wider three, I can put more on that. But then if he comes back with that, I'm ready to cover or to change my level or to move my feet. All right? You've got to do one of those things or a combination of those things in preparation for him to hit back. One of the mistakes people make is they think, well, if I land a good wide, hard hook, I can just kind of stand there and look at him and take a picture and see if it's over. Don't expect it to be over. Expect him to come back. If he doesn't, fine, but if he does, at least you were ready. So now when I throw a 5-2-3, which is uppercut, the difference between a tighter uppercut and a more wide arc one too also has to do with targeting. Like if he's leaning in, he's covering well at his head, like this, I can go to the body, boom, I can hit him there with a wider one, especially when I know he's not set to throw this hand. This one I'm covering. I always have to cover the opposite side. This is a part of just establishing good form when you're looking at yourself in the mirror and shadow boxing. When you throw an uppercut, you should be very closed on this side, expecting him to throw a punch there as you throw it. So now, let's say I throw a 5-2-3. It's a tight uppercut. So I worked my way in. I might have been here, I worked my way into here, and now it's right there. Tight, tight, and then wider. All right? If it ends up being a tight uppercut and then a bigger cross, now from here I expect his counter because there's more of a gap, time gap. After I threw this punch, I'm ready to lower my level and either reposition and come in again or to continue hitting from there. So you anticipate punches to come back on the counter when you've left a larger time gap. All right, so from here again, it's 3-2-3. It's going to be tight, wide, and then he throws something back, and I might shoulder roll that cross, or I might come under it, roll under it, or I might move my feet in preparation to come back again. All right, and then we go with the uppercut. You save, again, to remind you, I save the larger arcs for the end of the combination, usually ending with the lead hand, although in some cases I'll end with the rear hand. So it might be like this, tight, tight, wide, or it might be like this. Tight, a bigger punch, I'll open up and widen my cross because of where he moves. But it might be tight, 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 then wide, advancing. So you're prepared to change the arc of your punch according to the changing range. Is he staying in with you or is he moving out? Right? Are you prepared to chase him? And there's an art to that. There's an art to landing punches when the range changes. You say, okay, I'm going to open this up, boom, and you catch a guy just right. Then you know you've really got something.